Many people will argue differently, but I do think that there's a shift happening with the weathers. Gardening today isn't just about food or flowers. It's about adapting. It's about listening to the land and responding in real time. There are no hard and fast rules, so you have to keep an eye and keep on teaching yourself every year. It's one of those hard subjects that some will call that we are in a climate change. Some would just say that there's a bit of shift in weather. Whatever it is going the wrong way. Hello, universes. We would like to go back and let's be friends together. Hello there. Welcome to our channel, my friend Bob. It's middle of June, and I'm just starting my backyard garden now. Many people will argue differently, but I do think that there's a shift happening with the weathers. In the middle of June right now, and I'm just now starting my summer garden. Normally, by this time of the year, things are already blooming, buzzing. You have a summer garden in ground. Surely you're not getting any summer fruit yet, but you see lush greenery from tomatoes to cucumbers to peppers, you name it. I realize that the delay is not to do with being lazy or poor planning. It could be said it is climate change. And it's hitting closer to home than ever before. We can get in the technicality of whether patterns shifting or climate change. But whichever way you want to go, you still want to grow a garden and you have to be smart about it. Across the country, gardeners are noticing strange patterns. There are places which have had droughts in western side of northwest and even in Texas region that go for an extended period of time. In the northeast, this time around, for the last 10 days, it had been raining over here. I did not measure how many inches the rain was, but that said, it was decently constant. And the temperatures during the day were in the 60s, which is a bit cooler for this time of the year. The other thing which is happening is the fluctuation between cold and warm weather is more pronounced. I'll give you an example. So as I said, the last 10 days, temperatures were during the day in the 60s and mostly 50s at night. Before starting on this video, I checked our weather for the last 10 days. Starting today, we are about to hit the 90s. Highest temperature today, according to the website, was 93 degrees around here. So 60 yesterday, 93 today. And then for the next 10 days, we are in mid to high 90s. The shift is too quick and it becomes a problem. Rains are falling in weird bursts. Soil gets soggy and it stays like that too long. So working with that soil becomes difficult, even though you know that we have raised gardens, so they are a bit more forgiving. Even there, you have to have at least 1 or 2 days of no rain so you can work with the soil. With this weather pattern changes or climate change, it becomes a bit difficult to figure out when to start planting, what to grow, and anything to do with gardening outdoors. We did a video last year about our climate zones. The UST has already updated its plant hardiness zones. Until last year or the year before, we were zone 6A, now it's 7A. And that has to do with the summer, not only warmer, but the winters are not as cold as what they're supposed to be. Now, with the weather patterns changing, the other issue becomes the pollinators. Birds, bees, butterflies, all these things. If the growing pattern of your flowers are changing, you'll have less pollinators around you. And just all these things, when you combine them, it puts everything out of whack. One of the reasons that at least I do my gardening, surely to have fresh produce, healthier eating, but it also helps on a very small level for a backyard gardener like me with the carbon emissions. How plants take carbon in and give oxygen, so that's one. In the last couple of weeks, I've done some chili peppers and I've done some potatoes. So let's go and check the potatoes first. Now, when it comes to chili peppers, I started some plants a couple of, I think 10 days ago. Let's check that video first, and then I'll tell you a story about it. So with these chili peppers, I planted in that space almost 47 plants, and they are very close to each other. Many people will argue that they are far too close to each other. This is an experiment I want to do this year. Remember last year's experiment? I was trying to do different kind of chili peppers. This year I might not have the wide variety, but what I'm about to do this year is do a lot of chili peppers. Remember, I've been telling everybody that we have plants to give. Come over if you are in Union County, New Jersey area, and if you need some, we still have some plants to share. We would like you to grow a garden this summer. No strings attached. We are giving vegetables and flowers, seedlings for free. With planting and growing, you can go to a nursery, you can start with your own seeds. For the first time, I'm doing everything from my own seeds. Yes, Bob did give me some plants compared to in the last year, so many years, all my plants used to come from Bob. I would hardly do any of my own seeds. So quite a few years ago, I did some seeds and they did not work out and I lost confidence in myself. This year was learning or relearning how to do it. If you go and watch our videos from this year, Bob has come over. He has helped me and he taught me how to start those seeds, and from those seeds, how to move them, seedlings into bigger pots, and then eventually what I'll show you today is how to eventually put them in ground or raised gardens. Watering your plants when they are in these small trays is extremely important because they dry very quickly. If you do start seeds in modules, make sure that not to skip on watering, keep on looking, use the knuckle method and check how dry it is. I have not watered these plants in last 2 days and they are thirsty. As forgiving plants are, the difference between plants and animals, if they're not getting something, they'll make a sound. Plants don't. So you have to keep an eye on them. So let us go and check the 47 chili pepper plants that were planted a week ago. The distance between the plants is around 8 inches, which is far less than what is recommended. So some over here, some in these planters, then some over here. I would say in terms of variety, there might be 10 different varieties over here. There's still far more to go and we will plant them. There are areas that I need to utilize and it'll be soon. Let's check on something else. So if you have been following us, this is where our garlic is right now. I think we are a few weeks away from pulling it out. So you would realize from this video that I wanted to do it over a period of few weeks. Started my planting good 10 days to 2 weeks ago. I've not been able to finish all of it. I do want to discuss something, and I was planning to finish my some of my raised gardens today, but it has been raining for 3 days. I do want to bring a subject around right now, which I did start discussing the other day also, about the shift in weather patterns. That said, it's one of those hard subjects that some will call that we are in a climate change. Some would just say that there's a bit of shift in weather. Whatever it is going the wrong way. If it is truly climate change, this planet will stay. Us humans will be gone. And that needs to be understood. I'll take you to Punjab, Pakistan. And let me say something about Punjab. For people who do not know, Punjab is a province in Pakistan, the biggest province of Pakistan, which is technically speaking divided in two countries. The bigger half is in Pakistan, the smaller half is in India. The word Punjab, Panj means in Punjabi 5, and Ab means water. So really in English it will translate into land of 5 rivers. What I want to show over there, that in the same weather pattern shifts, the heat over there is taking over. So let's go to Punjab, Pakistan and see what's going on.
जी अमिल शहजाद अली पंजाब पाकिस्तान से। देखिए जी, ये जिस तरह पूरी दुनिया में मौसमियाती तब्दीली के असरात मुरतब हो रहे हैं, इसी तरह पंजाब पाकिस्तान में भी यही मसला आ रहा है। गर्मी जो सी है वो काफ़ी हद तक बढ़ती जा रही है। बारिशों का कम होना, बारिशों का अपने टाइम पे ना होना, ये काफ़ी मौसम को जो मौसमियाती तब्दीली को है ये नुकसानदेह है। और ये जो सी है फसलों को, पौधों को, बाग सब्ज़ियाँ को, बागबानी को ये काफ़ी हद तक मुतासर कर रही हैं। बारिशें ज़्यादा नहीं हो रही है, उसकी वजह से दरिया जो से दरियाओं में पानी नहीं आ रहा, पानी कम होता जा रहा है, तो इसके लिए हमें पानी ज़्यादा देना होगा।
So in this video, what really I want to show, as I said, I wanted to start doing tomatoes with 3 days worth of rain. Even though I have raised gardens which are a bit forgiving than gardens in ground, but it's too wet. So I'm not about to do it. I would finish this video without showing you. I've already started, as I said, pepper plants. I've already started potatoes. I was planning to start tomatoes today, but unfortunately, I don't know if you can see behind me that it's cloudy and it has been raining for the last 3 days. So it's impossible for me to work with the ground right now. That said, I hope you saw something new. I hope you start a garden also. I hope that we are able to bring some content that helps you in growing your garden and with other aspects that we talk about. Keep on watching. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.